Hi everyone, Release Fire here. So I'm going to talk you through how to find and loot balloon crates here in Rage 2. And the reason I wanted to do this is because I'm taking on a Stanley Express mission where I need to find 3 of them. Now, if you're also trying to do this, you should know that there is a bug in the Stanley Express at the moment, and it does affect this particular mission in that it's not tracking it properly. But I'm going to walk you through the process anyway so that you know how to find and loot balloon crates anyway, and hopefully it's going to help you out. If it does, drop us a like below. But essentially, you just want to head on out on the Icarus. Now, if you haven't got the Icarus, you can check out my video on that with the link above. But essentially, when you're out on the Icarus, you want to be looking for balloons like this. So essentially, just sort of weave right and left as you're moving around. There's no set location for these balloons. They just crop up all over the place. You essentially want to hit them with something that's got some good distance on it, like the assault rifle, and then the crate will drop down to the ground. So essentially, head out on the Icarus, weave around, check the map, have a look where you are, and you'll see these balloons flying around in the sky. Like I said, they're not in any specific location. They definitely move around. I can't just show you a map of exactly where to go. All I can do is talk you through the process. So head out in the Icarus, move around, you'll start to see them. Now, there's a little bit of an extra tip on how to help you find them a little bit later on, but essentially when you do take one out, when you shot down the balloon like I did just 2 seconds ago, you want to get on close to the crate. Now you can see the crate on your HUD marker at the top of the screen, so you can see I'm getting closer to it. So if you're worried about how you actually get to it once you've got it, that's how to find it and track it down. So that should theoretically be one of the looted balloon crates done and dusted for the Stanley Express mission. That's the location that I was in, but like I say, they definitely move around. And now I'm going to talk you through another tip that will help you find them. So when you're kind of flying around on the Icarus, it's not just a case of scanning the skyline. What you also want to do is check on the map every now and again. And the reason for this is because what I found is that balloons don't show up on the HUD all that well, if at all. But if you, every now and again, as you're flying around, as you're landing, as you're moving around, if you check on the map, if you're close to one of the balloons, it will show up on the map itself. So dip out of main view, find it on the map, and then you need to head towards that location. So I can see one just up ahead here. So then it's just a case of, ideally what you want to do is land just underneath them, really. And by doing that, it means you don't have to travel all that far to get the crate when it drops. So if you can land pretty much underneath the balloons, shoot them with something that's got good range like the assault rifle, and then, like I say, that brings it down. You can just head on up and get it. And the reason I'm showing you this in full detail is because I just wanted to show you that things don't necessarily work appropriately for the Stanley Express. So you can see I've just looted that crate. I've just picked up everything that I need to be able to loot that crate. However, when I go back into the mission progression log and I head on down to trade activities and I go into take the Stanley Express, you can see it hasn't tracked that as progress. So clearly the bug that I mentioned a little bit earlier is still going somehow, some way. I don't know whether or not it's going to get a fix at some time soon. Hopefully it is. Otherwise, people are going to waste a lot of time on these missions. But that's this. That's how to find and loot balloon crates, and a little bit on why it's not working for the Stanley Express. Hopefully it helps you out, and if it does, drop us a like below. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the links on the left hand side, and hit that bell button if you want to get notifications for all of our videos as they come out. You can check out more of our videos for Rage 2 with the links on the right hand side. Leave any comments below and I'll catch you next time.